Capillary rise and suction in unsaturated soils. Objective S. This activity aims to measure and compare the height and rate of capillary rise across different soil textures, sand, silt, and clay. To understand the relationship between soil pore size and the magnitude of capillary suction, to observe how permeability influences the speed of wetting front despite the theoretical maximum height. 2. Intended learning outcomes ILOS. The student shall be able to measure and compare the capillary rise of water in sand, silt, and clay soils, analyze the relationship between soil pore size and capillary suction, observe the effect of soil permeability on the rate of movement of the wetting front, interpret experimental results through graphical presentation. Discussion. Capillary rise is the upward movement of water through soil pores due to surface tension and adhesion forces between water and soil particles. In unsaturated soils, this phenomenon is important because it affects moisture distribution, seepage behavior, and soil strength. This experiment demonstrates the movement of water through different soil types under capillary action and suction. It provides a clearer understanding of how soil pore size influences both the height and rate of water rise in sand, silt, and clay. Resources. 3 transparent tubes 0.5 or 1 meter long, dry samples of sand, silt, and clay. Sieve. Water tray or basin. Filter paper. Rubber. Water. Mill. Stopwatch. Ruler. Wool. Procedure. 1. Collect the soil samples and separate into sand, silt, and clay using appropriate sieve sizes. 2. Label each transparent tubes according to its soil type and secure it with filter paper tightly at the bottom of each tube using rubber bands. 3. Using a funnel. Pour the dry soil samples into their respective tubes and gently tap the sides to achieve uniform packing without overcompaction. 4. Place the tubes vertically in a water tray or basin with the bottom ends submerged about 1 to 2 centimeters in water. 5. Start the stopwatch once the tubes touch the water and observe the upwards movement of water through the soil columns. 6. Measure and record the height of the wetting front at 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and 20 minutes using a ruler. 7. Observe the clarity and rate of movement of the wetting front for each soil type, and record all observations for analysis. 8. After the experiment, clean the equipment and properly dispose the used soil samples. For the data results and analysis, this capillary rise experiment shows how different soil types absorb and move water through tiny spaces between soil particles. Based on the results, silt had the highest capillary rise, reaching 9.4 centimeters after 20 minutes, because its particle size and pore spaces allowed water to move upward effectively. Sand reached 6.8 centimeters, showing moderate capillary action since its larger pores let water seep quickly but not rise very high. Meanwhile, clay remained at 0.5 centimeters throughout the test because its very small pores slowed down the movement of water. The wetting front observations also showed differences in water movement. Sand absorbed water immediately. Silt showed a clearer and slower upward movement, while clay became moist but prevented water from seeping through. These results demonstrate how soil texture affects the rate and height of capillary rise. For the 7. Conclusion. This experiment explains the capillary rise and suction behavior of different soil types under unsaturated conditions. The results showed that sand absorbed water rapidly because of its higher permeability and larger pore spaces, while silt exhibited the highest capillary rise during the observation period. However, clay showed minimal water movement due to its fine particles and very low permeability. The laboratory experiment also showed that soil texture and pore size have a huge influence in the movement of water in soils. Larger pores allow faster seepage, while smaller pores slow down the movement of water. Overall, this experiment provided a better understanding of capillary action, moisture movement, and permeability in different soil types.